So there is a topic in polity called quorum. Okay, so we'll cover all the relevant provisions of, like, what are the constitutional features, what is the quorum, and some extra points related to quorum in parliament. Okay. So these are the points which is covered in Lakshmikant. For example, a minimum number of members required to be present in the house so that the business will happen. That is called the quorum. Okay. Now, what is that number? 1/10th. Now, where it is mentioned? Lakshmikant. It is mentioned in Constitution. We'll come to that. Okay. So it is 1/10th of the total number of members in each house. Now, including the presiding officer. So this is a provision you have to remember. The quorum also includes presiding officer. It means it includes speaker. In Lok Sabha, it is the speaker. Okay. Now, if there is no quorum during the meeting of the house, suppose there is no quorum, that is 1/10th member is not there. Okay. So it is the duty of the presiding officer either to suspend or to adjourn the house. You have to remember this. Either it can adjourn the house or it can suspend the house until there is a quorum, that is 1/10th. So these 2 points you have to remember. So there is a chance it can be suspended, it can also be adjourned, depends on the. So in prelims they will ask question, when there is no quorum, so there is no provision of suspension of the house. Yes, there is a provision. It is up to the presiding officer. Clear? Adjournment or suspension. Okay. Now some extra points about Article 100. Now Article 100 has some provisions. Now these parts are taken from Bare Act. Okay. There are some provisions where you will find one provision about the quorum also. Fine. Number one provision is all questions at any sitting of either house or joint sitting of the houses shall be determined by a majority of votes of the members present and voting other than the speaker or the person acting as the speaker or chairman. Fine. This is a very common point, we know. All questions will be determined by in the house by the what? So it will be determined by the majority of the house present and voting, but other than the speaker. Right? The speaker or the chairman or the person acting as speaker or the chairman shall not vote in the first instance. First instance mein they will not vote. Who? Speaker or the chairman, but shall have or exercise a casting vote in the case of equality of votes. When the votes are equal, they will have they have a chance of voting. That is we call at casting vote. Okay. These are all constitutional features. These are clearly mentioned in Constitution. Next. See this provision. This provision is not required. See this provision. Now, we know that the quorum is 1/10th. Now, this provision of 1/10th came from where? Where it is mentioned? It is mentioned here. It is mentioned here. Clause 3. Okay. See carefully. Until the parliament until the parliament by law or otherwise provides the quorum to constitute a meeting of either house shall be 1/10 of the total member of the house. Now, I ask you one question. Is this 1/10 mandatory? Can it be changed? Can it be changed? Why no? See the provision. Until the parliament by law provides, the quorum will be 1/10. Till now the quorum is 1/10 because parliament has not provided any law. But parliament has a power, it can change the quorum. Yes or no? Here comes the prelims tricky question. Most of the students think the quorum is 1/10 because it is mentioned in the book. But this is the real thing. Until parliament provides, the quorum is 1/10. It means the parliament has an option, it can change. Okay? So you have to study between the lines. With Bare Act and Lakshmikant and MCQ. 3 things. Without MCQ nahi ho payega. Clear? Okay. Now, clause number 4, which we have already discussed, that regarding suspension or adjournment. Who can do? Presiding officer will do. From where it came? From here it came. Clause 4, Article 100. So it means it is a constitutional provision. Now, let us see it. If at any time during the meeting of the house there is no quorum, suppose there is no quorum, so it shall be, means it is mandatory, it is compulsory. It shall be the duty of the chairman or the speaker or any person acting as the chairman or speaker. It can be also, right? If he is not present, anyone who is acting, he also has the power because he is acting like a speaker. So they have either, means either or, either they can adjourn the house for some time or they can suspend the meeting until there is a quorum. Until there is a quorum, they can do this. They have these 2 powers. Now the question comes, this year. Prelims question comes regarding, they will put 3 to 4 lines. Question. Regarding speaker or chairman, one question came. All those questions are from Bare Act. They will not ask from Lakshmikant directly. So, they will ask, now they will take this one, they will take this statement and they will say, according to the rules of procedure of Lok Sabha, see the statement, according to the rules of procedure of Lok Sabha, comma, the speaker can either suspend or adjourn the house until there is a quorum. Is it correct? No. It is half correct. But it is not according to rules of procedure. It is clear cut mentioned in Constitution. So you should know what provisions are coming from rules of procedure and what provisions are coming directly from the Constitution. Who has what power and what is the origin of that power, whether the power is constitutionally provided or it is provided through a law or it is provided through a rule. Clear? Okay. Now coming to some extra points, for example from Subhas Kashyap book. Okay, it is also a famous book, right? Subhas Kashyap. Now in quorum they have mentioned in that book, so the quorum is 1/10 including who? Including the speaker. Remember always, including the speaker or including the presiding officer or anyone acting as the presiding officer. Remember. So it is 55 members. No need to remember this 55 members. Okay. So it is 1/10. Now, at the beginning of the sitting, when the sitting starts, at the beginning of the sitting, each day before the speaker takes the chair, before the speaker comes and takes the chair, the existence of the quorum is ascertained. Prelims question. Now what is the keyword here? What is the keyword here? Before. This is the keyword here. Usually students think after the speaker takes the chair, the speaker will check the quorum. It is the usual perception. Okay, so simply the prelims, the question maker will play with this, with your perception. Okay, so the keyword is before the speaker takes the chair. Next point. If someday, now one situations, if someday it is found that there is no quorum at 11 am, morning 11 am start hota hai, for some day it is found there is no quorum, then a quorum bell is rung, ठीक है, and the speaker takes his seat only after there is a quorum, only after the quorum is done, then he will take his seat. The same is true of the procedure followed whenever the house reassembles after the lunch break or any adjournment. Important point. Same thing is followed. Okay, same thing is followed when lunch break hota hai, right? Lunch break ke baad they will again come and sit, reassemble. So same procedure is followed whenever the house reassembles after the lunch break or any kind of adjournment is done. So again they will come and reassemble, right? So again same procedure is followed. Clear? Quorum hona chahiye. Next. Now during the rest of the sitting of the day, by sort of unwritten understanding, or we call it as convention. What do you mean by convention? What do you mean by convention? Kind of a consensus you can say, or in Hindi we call it as आपसी सहमति. सबका सहमति होके एक unwritten, there is no kind of agreement or stuff like that. So they have decided. So by sort of unwritten understanding or convention, the question of quorum is usually not raised by any member. Understood? During the rest of the day, initial ho gaya. Now the whole day, obviously there will be breaks, right? There will be breaks. So for the whole day, by convention, if there is no quorum, suppose of the rest of the day somebody, some MP had some work or something like that, they will sit for initially, then they will not sit. So at that point of time, by convention, it is told that usually the question of quorum is not raised by a member. Clear? See how many points you are getting about quorum, and all are relevant points for exam also. Okay? Next, more particularly from here, more particularly if it is not questioned during the extended hours of the sitting, either during lunch time or after 5 p.m. 5 बजे के बाद भी तो होता है, सेशन चलता है, right? So only what we learn from here is it is the beginning time, and when after lunch they reassemble, quorum is required. But by convention, suppose quorum is not there, no member will raise this question. The point is they will not raise ki why quorum is not there. Getting? We are here talking about raising the issue by a member. By convention, no one will raise. By convention, no one will raise. And that too during the other time period, not initial time. Initial time quorum has to be there, it is mandatory. Clear everyone? Okay, ठीक है. Next. Now see this. But even if a single member questions it anytime, suppose it, देखो by convention तो हुआ है, but nobody can stop anyone, right? Convention, by convention no one will raise a question, but suppose किसी ने raise कर दिया है, so proceedings have got to be interrupted. Proceedings उस time पे बंद होगा. Proceedings have to be interrupted. The quorum bell has to be rung, and the proceedings can be resumed only after there is a quorum. Understood? So these two statements you have to see the language, how they'll ask in the paper, in the exam. So one is by convention. By convention, usually is the word. Mandatory nahi hai, usually. It means you can raise. Now if you raise, then things have to be stopped, interrupted. Okay, and the quorum bell has to be run, and then proceedings can be resumed only after there is a quorum. ठीक है? Understood? These are the information about quorum, constitutional aspects, some rules, some conventional rules, some rules from convention. So any question which they will ask you from quorum, I think you can solve. Any in-depth question apart from Lakshmikant. Okay, so here what you cover is, in 15 to 20 minutes, what you did, you covered the constitutional aspects, you covered Lakshmikant, you covered Baer Act, and you covered Subhas Kashyap at a time. ठीक है? Okay.